Where's the market going? A question I often hear is, Sam, where's the market going? Well, no one knows that answer. What I know is what has happened to the market and what is happening to the market, and that gives me a leg up on most. Let's go back to the beginning of the pandemic, February 2020, and I'll tell you what has happened since then. But first we must know the market is a leading indicator, meaning it moves before the economy. Let's take a look at a chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average when the pandemic started. You see it fall 10,000 points in just over a month. Now it fell before anybody lost their job or filed for unemployment. Why? The market is a leading indicator. The market knew there was a lot of bad to come. No one knew how much bad because we had not experienced a pandemic like this since the Spanish flu 100 years ago. So what would stop the market from falling more? Institutions needed to start buying. These are mutual funds, hedge funds, and pension funds. Remember, you and I can't move the market, but institutions do. So what would cause the institutions to start buying? If you remember, the CDC wanted the curve to flatten. That meant the number of people testing positive for COVID and the number of deaths needed to go down. This happened the first weekend of April 2020. This blue spike represents institutional buying. I called my clients and said, the market hit a bottom and we're going higher. They said, we're in a pandemic and some other things not worth repeating. I agreed, we're in a pandemic, but the curve has flattened. Institutions were buying, and we know the market is a leading indicator. By August of 2020, the market was pretty much back to even. It pretty much went straight up until December of 2021. Now, 2022 was a bad year in the market because of three factors: inflation, rising interest rates, and the government increasing our money supply by 40%. 2023 saw inflation in check and tech stocks moving higher. This led the market to have a great year, with a few bumps along the way. We had the Silicon Valley Bank collapse in March. Then, rising interest rate concerns and tensions in the Middle East provided a 10% pullback in the last quarter of 2023. That leads us to what is happening in 2024. The market is at an all-time high. The market tends to perform better the year of an election. Could be optimism from both sides. No one knows for sure. What we do know for sure is corporate earnings drive the market. Corporations making money means the market goes higher. Good earnings and the expectation of more good earnings has moved the S&P up 11% year to date. So now you know what has happened since the pandemic and what is happening in the market now. If you found this video helpful and feel like you're in the know, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. If you'd like to learn more about my thoughts on the market, enter into your browser chatwithsac.com.